We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Cincinnati Reds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eddie Rosario goes down for the first out of the game. Max Kepler stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Now batting, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Standing in, Adam Duvall. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Santana.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season.
19.
Clearly always a threat with the bat.
Vargas.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kenny Vargas goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Miguel Sano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Duvall is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Sano is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, James McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the changeup is way low that time. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jason Castro. It's been a rough go for him at the plate.
Jason Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The pitcher, number 53.
The pitcher, Hector Santiago, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late.
The left fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Duvall has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. At the plate, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Taylor. A base hit in his first trip.
Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brian
Into the
Dozier.
windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The next 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Kenny Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back, a leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
First offering on its way. A called strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He topped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit. So first and second with 1 man gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Next for Cincinnati, catcher James McCann.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate.
Jeanette.
He's set and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Castillo.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is line to left. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Now in the box, Jason Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So striding in, Hector Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette on the move, just foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short, to his left, Polanco. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adam Duvall.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
41.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1 from the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Ready to deliver.
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
You froze him on the fastball there. Eddie Rosario becomes the first out of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Brian Dozier now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern to pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Buxton is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First pitch of the at-bat. James McCann is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
26.
Ready once again, Luis Castillo, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle on to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Vargas.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor going back on it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Buxton.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Fielder, Michael Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Polanco. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So stepping in, Hector Santiago. 1 for 2. on his line so far in the game. Robbie Grossman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Robbie Grossman.
Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Wandy Peralta.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 3 tries. So far, he struck out once. Eduardo Escobar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eduardo Escobar.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Drilled right back up the middle. Cozart for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Fernando Romero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Romero. This change for the Twins.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. At the plate, Jay Bruce, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Jose Peraza will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Rosario.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Striding in, Scooter Gennett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gennett.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Patrick Kivlahan will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here. Number 27 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 27.
Devin Mesoraco will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kenny Vargas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
He's set. Here it comes. Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Taylor is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters,